How to design blended learning. With these 7 principles you will have a powerful design. There are 2 definitions of blended learning. The simple definition, a blend of online and offline. The definition I like is, the optimal mix of any type of learning activity. The mix which yields optimal learning results. Why is blended learning powerful? It can be powerful because it forces you to look at learning as a process. What is the journey your learners will go through? What is the path they take? It forces you to look beyond a learning event. I will present 7 design principles for blended learning. Take these into account for a good design. Synchronous is when all are together at the same time. Think of a meeting. It gives energy. However, asynchronous gives room for everyone to work in his own pace. It creates time to reflect and practice. The combination is powerful. So think in sandwiches of synchronous and asynchronous. You may introduce a method online synchronously, then give time to practice and go back to synchronous to exchange together. A powerful sandwich. Push is when we push information to our learners. We know how to push. Pull is when learners actively search for the information. The internet with all its brilliant sources makes this possible in new ways. An example of pull is letting the participants do the search work. They may interview experts or research the internet on a certain topic. The 3rd principle is blend social settings. What do they do individually or in pairs? What in groups? Or even in communities? Each modus has its advantage. Learning online can be a challenge. Can you use a buddy system for instance? This may feel less lonely. Or can you invite colleagues at some point? Use a community. A huge advantage of online is that it is easy to offer different paths and options. This has the advantage that it is interesting for everyone, for beginners and advanced persons, for people with varying interests. Offer choices, for instance elective topics. You may offer a test at the beginning to help people with their choices. Social learning is powerful. Even more so online. But we tend to make online less social. Online you can do lots of social learning, exchange in a forum or in an online meetup. Pay attention to the group process and make it fun. Do you know the term micro-learning? We can help our learners by making the online content shorter and more meaningful. We can also nudge them to come and learn online. Not everyone has the self-discipline. If you want to learn about nudging and micro-learning, have a look at what Duolingo does. They use streaks and short games. Have a look for inspiration. The last principle is spaced practice. Make sure people can learn over time, repeat and practice several times for higher impact. The graph says it all. Better to have a blended 3 weeks course than 3 days at a row. Thank you.